We are at CES here in Las Vegas, and now we have an interesting conversation that we're going to have with Stephen Cross from Chevrolet. His position in the company is
The communications manager at General Motors.
all right at General Motors here in the United States,
Yes,
okay.
correct.
We are in a Chevrolet Silverado. That's a very well known vehicle. But this Silverado has some special features that Stefan will show us. What's the difference between the regular Silverado and this one that's probably you will have it in your hand in the next few months?
That's correct.
All right.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah, starting this summer, we're going to see that Chevrolet vehicles are going to they're going to be more connected than ever before.
Okay.
So most Chevrolet vehicles across our lineup are going to have a built-in 4G LTE connection. What that means is that there's a Wi-Fi hotspot here in the car that you can connect your external devices, like your phones,
Okay.
like your tablets, different devices for the passengers, for the kids in the back seat, and they stay connected while they're driving. So I'll show you right here. I am currently connected to the vehicle's Wi-Fi hotspot here. You'll see
Okay.
Chevrolet Black Silverado right there. It's got 5 bars. Up to 7 devices can connect at once. It's got about a 10-foot radius around the car. And you can do things like stream Netflix, you can play games, you can go on YouTube. It really enables a ton of different entertainment possibilities for people riding along in the car.
Okay. Actually, this is an app. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, this is an special, let's say, software that you have for this Chevrolet Silverado, or this is gonna be regular software that you will include in all the models that General Motors has for different markets.
So across the vast majority of the Chevrolet lineup, from our small cars like the Spark and Sonic, all the way to the Silverado, all the way to the Corvette, there's going to be that built-in 4G LTE connection that I mentioned. And that will be built into all the cars, and it'll be an option for customers if they want to activate the data in their car or not.
Okay.
There's also, coming out in most Chevrolet models, is something we're calling the Chevrolet App Shop. I can show you that as well if you'd like to see how the App Shop will work.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Sure. So just like there's an app shop on your smartphone, for example, we also now have apps for in-vehicle use. And there's not going to be as many apps on the smartphone. Right now there's over 1 million apps on the smartphone market. We're launching with 11 initially, and they're going to be heavily curated, heavily vetted to make sure they're safe and practical for in-vehicle use. So you can see right now, this is what the app shop looks like. I have different choices from apps like the Weather Channel to Priceline, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, NPR, Event and City Seeker, a number of apps that really make sense in the vehicle. You can pick and choose which ones you want and kind of customize the screen to your preference. So we've downloaded all these apps already, so I'm going to go to the home screen here, and you can see all these apps are on our home screen. Let me launch Weather Channel, for example, and you can see how the Weather Channel app looks. This is our forecast here in Las Vegas. You can see bigger icons, bright, vibrant colors, and they'll actually read the weather to you if you can't look at the weather while you're driving.
Okay. One question: the decision to include this app obey to a certain kind of a study that the company has made, in which apps are more useful for the kind of drivers that have this type of vehicle, or is a proposal that you are just releasing to the market in order to obtain probably some information and then continue adding some much apps?
Sure. So yeah, all the apps that you see in the Chevrolet App Shop today will be available in all the Chevrolet vehicles that have App Shop. But that's a good point. You mentioned that as we approve new apps, there might be some apps that really make sense just for a Silverado driver, whereas other apps might make sense just for a Corvette driver, for example. So there will be apps that are tailored to each vehicle. Right now, these 11 are for all the Chevys that will have App Shop.
Okay, you have so many connection here. This is yeah. Here, this is a AC connection for probably let's say the tablet or
the plug and charge your devices. Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So AC connection there. You see, general detectors and ports there, and then USB port right here as well.
Three
USB ports.
Wow.
Yes. So So yeah, we found that people want to be connected no matter where they are, and what we're trying to do is give them the connections they desire in a safe and intuitive way, as safe as possible.
Okay. Does General Motors will have support? Let's say, for example, if I want to take my vehicle to maintenance, would you be able to use one of those apps? For example, I say
Yeah.
vehicle here.
Sure,
let's-
feel free to push that. Yep.
Okay.
So this is
You have a diagnostic over there
Yep, so you
that
can-
tells you. Well, explain it.
Sure, yes, exactly to your point. It's doing a quick on-the-spot diagnostics check right here to make sure all systems are okay and operating. And there also, like you mentioned, maintenance alerts and schedules. So I'm going to click on maintenance and see how everything in the vehicle is doing as far as oil life and tire pressure and things like that go. Just click on the maintenance button right here. You can see how our oil life is, tire pressure, when your next projected service appointment is. And then here from the app, you can actually schedule an appointment at your preferred dealer. I'll go in the service center. I have a preferred dealership right here, and I can schedule an appointment right from the app, call the dealer, or get navigation right to the dealership.
Okay. If the company wants to, for example, assist an owner of one of the vehicle, that can be done through the internet. For example, if you have an electrical problem or something that is related to the software that has the main brain of the vehicle, would you be able to fix something? Have you think about that?
Sure, yeah, so that's a great point. What we're really excited about with this built-in connection in this app shop is that, yes, we can make updates and in some cases solutions to the vehicle over the air through software updates, yes.
Okay.
There are some issues with a vehicle that may always require to go to a dealership where you actually want someone to work on the hardware of the vehicle. But as far as things with the infotainment system, the electrical system, a lot of that can be done over the air, yes.
Okay. Here you have Priceline. That's okay.
Yep.
That's for.
Yep, Priceline is for booking hotels.
Okay.
Yeah, in your destination that you're going to go to. So Priceline you can enter what your end destination is, and you can pick what hotel you would like based on where your destination is. So you can see here in Las Vegas, you can sort it by price, by location.
Okay.
Yep, so you can Bellagio right here,
Okay.
and you can see
You
I can
can
book it directly from the
book,
app,
let's
add the
say-
rooms.
Okay.
Yep, you can book it. You can pick what type of room you would like
Wow, that's-
right from the car.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
Pretty cool.
Yep. Now some features like the searching features, for example, things will be disabled while you're in motion for the safety of the driver. So
Yes.
anything with the keyboard only works when the car is in park. But there are other things like the audio apps, for example, like iHeartRadio or TuneIn or Slacker. These things really make sense while you're driving.
Well, I think having that opportunity to, the other passenger that are always in the co-pilot make that kind of homework, and they probably will be able to operate it through the tablet or something. Will you be able to hook up and use this information since you have connection through Bluetooth? That's the possibility.
Yeah, so you can sync your personal phone, and that way you can do things like call your contacts in your phone from the car. So I can quickly press this phone button.
Yeah.
It's got my contacts sorted. I can say call mom or call home, and it will have my contacts synced through the phone. So there are some things that, yes, make sense from pairing the phone to the system. But the cool part about this is all these connections can still work even if I leave my phone at home or the battery's dead.
Okay.
It's because the connection's
Wow.
built into the car. It doesn't require a phone to work.
So you will have almost everything that you have in your tablet, in your phone, in your car. So that way, if you run out of battery on one of the devices, you will always have the possibility to come and get the information you need or make the whatever it is the task you want to make.
That's correct. Yeah, it's all about creating a holistically connected experience, and that's right. We're thinking that a big benefit for General Motors here is that you can do it all with the car. So we can make updates over time. The vehicle can improve over time, and we can the driver can personalize the vehicle to their preferences.
Has the customer have to pay an additional money to obtain one of these benefits, or that will include, for example, the price that actually that has this Silverado will be the same, having all those features?
So all the apps that we're launching initially are free. The first 11 are going to be free. And now the 4G connection, for example, the built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, that will require some type of data plan. Correct.
Okay.
So we haven't announced exactly what pricing will be yet, but we've partnered with AT&T to provide the 4G connection in our vehicles. So if you have AT&T already, you can just do it as part of a shareable data plan. So share your phone, share your home data, share your in-vehicle data.
Okay.
If you don't have AT&T, there'll be standalone options too. You could purchase a data plan for a year, for a month, for a weekend if you want
Okay.
to. So it's all about giving customers options.
Okay. Finally,
Sure.
when this vehicle is going to be available, in what markets are planned to have this launch in June, I think you said, and will Dominican Republic be included in those launches?
Yeah, so we're starting with a launch in U.S. and Canada in this summer, like you said. So Chevrolet vehicles starting this summer in U.S. and Canada will get this technology. But this is a global initiative. General Motors has made the commitment that we are going to bring these connected car technologies globally to everywhere that General Motors sells vehicles. So yes, Dominican Republic is on the map. It is in the plan, and we are planning to bring that in the near future.
Okay. What is the vehicle that you sell the most?
We sell the most. The Chevy Cruze is very popular, but the Silverado is by far our best-selling car.
Okay. I see. So this truck is probably your let's say the heart of the company,
Yes,
if we
opposed
could say
to
that. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And having giving us the opportunity to share all this tremendous interesting information for the Dominican Republic market, and for all the markets where BIS TV, Business Television Network, is seen here in the Latin American region.
Yes, yeah, we're very excited to bring a connected car to these markets and to your market in the very near future. So stay tuned.
All right. To the TV viewers, to our viewers, we will be back in a few seconds here from Las Vegas, from CES, Consumer Electronic Show.